Next up, we got Jimmy Crute versus Modestas Bukauskas.
Bukauskas, hey, yo, smashing. Yo, can we just give Pies a round of applause? The names on this card right now are not
They're
easy.
tough, man. This one is tough.
He's smashing. Okay, so
there's a lot of Russians and a lot of Koreans on this card, eh?
Well, have you noticed? Like, that's what we just said. Like, we're poaching KSW fighters. We're poaching a lot of the Asian fighters.
Right to that point.
Yeah, because, I mean, let's be honest. It seems like that they can't seem to find the fighters on home soil right now to fill up an entire card every
Yeah, I was going to say, and the fact that, the sport is growing so heavily that, it's 15 fights a weekend. You know what I mean? A weekend. Like, that is crazy.
And to be like, they average between, I would say, 9 and 13. So they're getting very close to like the thresholds that they'd want to hit. And that's the best part that I have to give a round of applause to Mr. Uncle Dana, because he's really he's putting it in.
Especially in such a volatile sport where dudes pull out, dudes get injured, they don't make weight. There's just so many moving pieces. The fact that you can continuously bring us this consistent product, that's very impressive.
And that's where a lot of people
in Abu Dhabi as well.
That's where they're saying a lot of other sports can take a bit of notes from the way.
Yeah, take a page out of Dana's book, man.
The NBA did very well with that too. I mean, they were not letting anybody leave Disney Island. Who wants to leave Disneyland, Disney World?
Happiest place on earth, man.
Right? Maybe not so much for Jimmy anymore, but great coffee business.
He'll be back stronger than ever. So
I believe
let's move on to the next Jimmy and Jimmy Crute.
So these are two really, really great prospects that I wanted to talk about, because Jimmy Crute's an English fighter. I like the way he brings smarts even at 23, 24 years old. He looks like a smart fighter, and they're always looking for the most opportunistic time to either go for a takedown or keep striking. He even said in his post-fight interview in his last fight, the reason why he went, he said he just feel that this guy wasn't really eating those punches, and he just felt like it was a smarter game plan, just go for the feet. And that's him thinking on his feet in the octagon. Those are great signs from a guy who's not even 25 years old yet. Now,
that's massive.
Yeah, and what I love about Modestas is that in the last fight, I don't know if you can remember this, but this was actually very memorable for me. We took him. I can't remember if we took him, and I actually saw the guy that he beat. He knocked him out towards the end of the round with elbows. So the guy was going for a takedown, and he just kept giving him these elbows.
Yeah.
And the round ended, and this guy couldn't stand up. And the ref was like, hey, round's over. Those were clean. What are you doing? And he's like trying to move. All of a sudden, his corner, I don't know if I want to call his corner idiots. I don't know if I want to call him kind of dumb for trying to go backwards like that. Like, there's a lot of things there that if you listen to Paul Felder's reaction, he's like, that's happens. Like, their corner just came and opened the door. So he even gave himself an excuse to get out of there. But, this guy flew right out of the door as his training camp, or as his coaches came into the octagon. And the ref's like, no, this match is
done. Get out of here.
Yeah, and so that's kind of where I like. They both got size. They both got striking. Bukauskas showed good leg kicks, body kicks. Like, these are the things I like from bigger fighters, because it's just brings guys down.
Completely.
But I can't see Jimmy Crute being anything less than a minus 275 to a minus 325 favorite.
Very close, minus 350.
Yeah, cool. I was hoping for a bit more because, like we said, if we see these guys that are under minus 300s and we can parlay them, like those are the guys we're taking. I love Jimmy Crute in this, but now you're also telling me that there is some of that value. I thought Modestas would be a lot more aggressive in his UFC fights, but it looks like he actually switched that gameplay up as he got into the higher ranks and became a bit more responsible, because I didn't see too much of the pushing forward. And frankly, if you're not pushing forward against, some of the fights that he's had in the past, Crute's going to eat you up.
He's going to expose that for sure.
And that's where I think, there's just too much riding on it for him. And his only loss is coming to Misha Serkinov, who was actually a potential title challenger at one point in his career. So these are things that we're going to obviously look and be like, minus 350, we weren't far off. It makes sense.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that one. No real side right now.